Wait, was this the moment Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi finally took their rumored romance to another level in London? A new London outing has fans and entertainment watchers talking, as Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi were spotted heading out for what appeared to be another dinner date. And this time, the atmosphere surrounding the pair feels different. From the way they moved through the city to the growing attention around their relationship, every detail is fueling one major question: are Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi ready to make their relationship more public? Before we get into everything surrounding this latest sighting, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment telling us what you think. Are Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi officially becoming Hollywood's newest power couple, or are fans reading too much into a private night out? Because what happened in London is only one part of a much bigger story. Kendall Jenner is no stranger to intense public attention. As one of the most recognizable members of the Kardashian-Jenner family and one of the world's most successful models, almost every public appearance can become a headline. Jacob Elordi, meanwhile, has built a major international profile through films and television, becoming one of the most talked about young actors in Hollywood. Put the two together, and even an ordinary dinner can suddenly become a global entertainment story. And that is exactly what happened again in London. As the evening unfolded, Kendall and Jacob were reportedly seen making their way toward a dinner destination, creating another wave of speculation about the status of their relationship. There was no elaborate red carpet announcement. No dramatic social media declaration. No official statement confirming a major relationship milestone. Instead, there was something much more familiar in celebrity culture, a quiet night out that suddenly became impossible for fans to ignore. Zoom in. London at night has a certain cinematic quality. The streets are busy, cameras can appear at any moment, and celebrity sightings can transform an otherwise ordinary evening into a major news story within minutes. For Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi, that environment adds another layer of intrigue. The pair have been the subject of relationship speculation, and every new public appearance naturally brings the conversation back. Fans want to know whether they are simply spending time together, whether they are dating seriously, or whether the relationship has reached a point where they are comfortable being seen together more openly. And now, this latest dinner outing has become another piece of the puzzle. But here is where things get interesting. A so-called hard launch in celebrity culture does not always mean an official Instagram post or a public declaration. Sometimes, fans use the phrase when a celebrity couple appears increasingly comfortable being seen together in public. That distinction matters. Because while the latest London outing may look like a significant moment to fans, there is still a difference between public sightings and an official confirmation from the people involved. And that is exactly why this story continues to generate so much curiosity. Kendall Jenner has historically kept much of her private life away from the constant spotlight surrounding her family. While other members of the Kardashian-Jenner family have openly documented relationships, weddings, pregnancies, and major personal moments, Kendall has often maintained a more private approach. That makes every romantic sighting feel bigger. When Kendall is seen spending time with someone repeatedly, fans naturally begin looking for patterns. Who is she with? Where are they going? How often are they being seen together? Are they appearing more comfortable in public? And perhaps most importantly, is the relationship becoming less private? Jacob Elordi brings his own level of fascination to the story. The Australian actor has become one of the most recognizable faces of his generation, gaining attention through projects such as Euphoria and major feature films. His career has placed him firmly in the international spotlight, while his previous high-profile relationships have also made his personal life a frequent subject of entertainment coverage. So when Jacob is linked to Kendall Jenner, the interest is almost inevitable. Two major names. Two massive fan bases. One city. One dinner date. And a relationship that continues to keep people guessing. Cut to London. The energy surrounding their latest outing is not necessarily about one single gesture. It is about the bigger pattern. When celebrities are repeatedly photographed around the same locations, spending time together, or appearing at social events within the same circles, fans begin connecting the dots. But the most responsible way to look at those moments is to separate what is actually known from what is simply speculation. What is known is that Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi have been the subject of significant public interest and dating speculation. What is not automatically known is everything happening behind closed doors. And that distinction is important because celebrity relationships are often turned into complete narratives from only a few photographs. A single image can show where someone was. It cannot necessarily show what someone was thinking. A dinner date can show that two people spent time together. It cannot automatically reveal what their relationship status is. And a public appearance can generate thousands of headlines without either person ever saying a word. Still, there is something undeniably fascinating about the Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi story. Their images, personalities, careers, and public profiles create a combination that feels almost tailor-made for entertainment headlines. Kendall is one of the most recognizable models in the world. Jacob is one of Hollywood's most in-demand young actors. Both have enormous international followings. And London has become the backdrop for another chapter in their increasingly discussed connection. Now, slow down for a second. Because this is where the story takes an interesting turn. Fans are not simply asking whether Kendall and Jacob went to dinner. They are asking what the dinner represents. Is this another casual outing? Is it part of a growing relationship? Are they becoming more comfortable being photographed together? Or is the idea of a hard launch being created by the internet before the couple themselves have made anything official? That uncertainty is exactly what keeps the story alive. And it is also why every new sighting can become a major entertainment moment. For Kendall, public attention has been part of life for years. Growing up in one of the most famous families in the world meant that privacy was never completely guaranteed. From runway shows and fashion campaigns to international events and family appearances, Kendall has learned how to navigate a level of attention that very few people experience. Jacob's rise has been different. His fame accelerated through acting, and with every major role came greater media interest. His performances brought him critical attention, while his off-screen life increasingly became part of the public conversation. Now their worlds overlap. Fashion, Hollywood, London, celebrity culture, and romance speculation. It is a combination almost impossible for entertainment media to ignore. Imagine the scene. A London evening. City lights reflecting off the streets. People moving through restaurants and surrounding neighborhoods. Then, suddenly, two globally recognized celebrities appear. Kendall Jenner, Jacob Elordi. Together. That is enough to send social media into overdrive. And once the photographs begin circulating, the questions follow almost immediately. Are they together? Are they serious? Is this their latest date? Are Kendall and Jacob becoming official? Is this the beginning of a public relationship? Or is it simply two people enjoying an evening together? The internet wants an answer immediately. Reality rarely works that way. That is what makes celebrity romance stories so fascinating. There is always a gap between what the public sees and what the people involved actually know. And that gap creates the mystery. For now, the London dinner date adds another chapter to the Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi conversation. It does not necessarily answer every question. But it certainly gives fans something new to talk about. And perhaps the biggest development is not the dinner itself. It is the growing perception that Kendall and Jacob are becoming increasingly comfortable appearing within the same public orbit. That perception matters because relationships involving celebrities often evolve in stages. First comes speculation. Then comes a sighting. Then another. Then perhaps an event. Then fans notice patterns. And eventually, if the couple chooses to make things official, the relationship can move from rumor to confirmation. But that final step has to come from them. Until then, every sighting remains a piece of the story rather than the entire story. And this is where social media has completely changed celebrity culture. Years ago, a celebrity dinner might have been photographed by a handful of paparazzi and reported the following day. Today, one image can spread around the world almost instantly. Fans analyze body language. They zoom into photographs. They compare outfits. They examine locations. They track timelines. And they search for clues. Sometimes that enthusiasm uncovers interesting details. Other times, it creates conclusions that the celebrities themselves have never confirmed. That is why the Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi story needs to be approached with curiosity, but also with perspective. What we can say is that their latest London outing has generated renewed interest. What we cannot say with certainty is exactly what happens privately between them. And perhaps that mystery is part of the reason people keep watching. Because if everything were already confirmed, there would be no mystery left. The question would simply have an answer. Instead, fans are still waiting. Waiting for another appearance. Waiting for another photograph. Waiting for a social media clue. Waiting for an interview. Waiting for that moment when either Kendall Jenner or Jacob Elordi decides to address the relationship publicly. And until then, London has once again become the setting for another chapter. But there is something else worth remembering. Kendall Jenner has repeatedly demonstrated that she knows how to control her public image. She can step onto a runway in front of thousands of people and command attention, yet still keep important parts of her personal life away from the cameras. Jacob Elordi has similarly navigated a rapidly growing level of fame without turning every aspect of his private life into public content. That means if there ever is a genuine hard launch, it could be significant precisely because neither person needs to do it. They can choose when and how they want the public to know. And that choice could matter more than any paparazzi photograph. For now, though, fans are left with the latest images and the growing conversation surrounding this London dinner date. And yes, the phrase Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi hard launch is already generating enormous curiosity online. But the reality is more nuanced. A public dinner does not automatically equal an official relationship announcement. A photograph does not automatically tell the entire story. And celebrity dating rumors can evolve quickly. Still, there is no denying the chemistry of the headline. Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi. A supermodel and a Hollywood actor. A London night. A dinner date. And a growing level of public attention. That combination is enough to keep fans watching. Now imagine what happens next. Another London appearance? A red carpet moment? A vacation? A social media post? Or perhaps something even more direct? That is the unanswered question. And if the two continue appearing together, the pressure for an official confirmation will likely only increase. Because once fans notice a pattern, they start looking for the next clue. And every new sighting becomes another opportunity to understand what is really happening. The most interesting part of this story may therefore not be what happened during the dinner. It may be what happens after it. Will Kendall and Jacob continue keeping things private? Will they become more visible together? Will one of them finally address the relationship? Or will the pair simply continue enjoying their time together away from the cameras? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi dating conversation is not disappearing anytime soon. Their latest London outing has once again placed them at the center of celebrity news, with fans analyzing every detail and wondering whether this could be another step toward a more public relationship. And perhaps that is the real reason this story has captured so much attention. It is not just about one dinner. It is about the possibility of something bigger. A relationship developing quietly while the world watches from the outside. A connection that may or may not become official. And two celebrities who have every reason to protect their privacy while millions of people remain fascinated by what happens next. So, was this Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi's long-awaited hard launch? Not officially. There is still no need to turn speculation into certainty. But was it another major moment in the ongoing conversation surrounding the pair? Absolutely. And if they continue stepping out together in London or elsewhere, the questions are only going to get louder. Because the next sighting could reveal more. The next photograph could change the conversation. And the next public appearance could finally provide the answer fans have been waiting for. For now, Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi remain one of the most talked about celebrity pairings, with their latest London dinner date adding another intriguing chapter to a story that continues to unfold in real time. And that is the payoff. Sometimes the biggest celebrity stories are not the ones with an immediate confirmation. Sometimes they are the stories where the clues keep coming, the questions keep growing, and everyone is waiting for the moment when the people at the center of it all finally decide to speak. So what do you think? Is Kendall